Oh, sorry. Good morning. Welcome to One Seashell Channel. How are you guys? How is it going for you? Yes, indeed. It's one of those lovely days. It's a fantastic day. It's like 73, 74 degrees. Nice, cool breeze. Man, I'm running a little late. I had to go back to the house because I forgot something. So there we go. Hey, the Duck Jr., how are you? So it happens. I tell you, I should have had everything like with um, my bag and all that, and maybe I wouldn't have forgotten it, but I did. So there we go. That's how that goes sometimes, unfortunately. Hey, Chris. 89 degrees there. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's interesting. How are you? Actually, I'm hoping it doesn't get any hotter than, well, 73, 74, that's pretty good. I like that. And it's not too much humidity in the air. There's a nice little blow of air, so that's pretty cool. Matter of fact, when I came out with all these arms, I was like, oh, maybe I should have worn a jacket. I thought maybe it would be kind of, sticky out, but it's not. So, yeah, that's how that goes. But it might get hotter later on in the day. I don't know. It's nice where you live. Oh, yeah? How nice is it? Tell us, how nice is it? Hey, Sippin, how are you? How hot is it, or how nice is it where you are, the duck? My hair is still wet. I declare. I twist some and let the rest just be curly. Go figure. It is what it is. I'm good. It's all good in the neighborhood in my book. Yes, indeed. Indiana weather is nice. Awesome. I'm doing well. Can't complain. I got some sleep. I watched the live. I did participate in some because I did have some more beans left and some more gifts, and was it gifts and badges? Something like that. But anyway, yeah, I participated in that. I had to turn in and all of that good stuff. But let's see here. I guess I didn't get enough sleep. Oh my gosh, I guess I didn't. When I get a chance, I'm going to read that, Chris. Give me a moment. Let me tell you guys something. How can I put this? Sometimes than what I can, you know what I mean? Some people who you haven't done anything to them. You may have experienced that in life. I believe those people see something in you that they wish they had within themselves. And if they could disturb your flow by any means necessary, they will try that. And I say to you, don't give them a time of day. If you believe in prayer, you pray for them. But don't allow them to make you feel less than. That's what I'm saying. Because sometimes people can't help how they are. They are really disturbed. They have some issues going on within them, and they don't know how to react or interact with people. It's just one of those things. Hey, Frank, good morning. Pretty bad. What's that? I broke my foot Monday night with attendant damage. Oh my gosh. Hey, April. Thank you so much, April. Under the weather this weekend. Pray for me. Absolutely. I need to get better before Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. So you have like the cold? Is the weather changing? Because I know sometimes when the weather is changing, sometimes our body, try to readjust to it, and it's a kind of sort of put yourself under the weather kind of thing. Excuse me. I know I felt that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. I'm praying for speedy recovery for you and Josh as well, So you just been resting all day? Went from 90s to 70s. Yep. Oh, you're quite welcome. We all go through things sometimes, and I believe in the power of prayer, so you know what I mean? Drinking water, awesome. Drink water, so do I. Oh, yeah, there you go, Chris. Exactly. That's a good thing. But I, wanted to encourage you guys. I worked with a woman who was always mean to me and a lot of other people too, but I never. Right, you never did anything wrong. Yeah, it's not you, it's that person. And Josh said, I rarely ever drink it because I'm used to sweet. Oh, wow, you got to get that water in you. I declare, you better drink your water. You did any Uber? No, not yesterday. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people quit Lyft. Something's going on with it. I haven't really paid too much attention to it. You know what I mean? I'm still with them. Hey, James, I'm still with them. However, I didn't get any rides from them. Well, I had the app on a little while, but Uber pinged me first, so that's where I went, was with Uber. But I'm hoping that I have an interview tomorrow online, and if I can get the work from home job, I'll do that and be okay with that. Because like I said, I'm not really a driver like that, like a love, like some people, men and women, they love, when I say love, they love driving. You won't believe what happened. Yeah, they are jumping ship to Uber. Yeah, I just want to I'm good on that part. And then my other little side gigs that I do, and I believe it's good not to just have one stream of income, because things happen, and if something happened to that one, then what? So I definitely have to make sure I have oh, is he coming down here? No, okay, cool. Are you or are you not? So I don't know. No. Okay. So they say never try to outrun the ambulance, but he's going a totally different way than I'm going. So we don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, April, I understand what you're saying. I tell you, if anyone has an issue with you, and you haven't done anything to them, don't let it affect you in any form or fashion. You keep on being who you are and doing what you do, but don't allow them to change you, because there's an issue with those individuals. And that's how it is, I love everybody. I don't have a problem with anybody. I don't hate anybody. I may hate their ways, how they behave themselves, or dislike how they behave themselves. because hate is such a harsh word. Because I just treat people like they're human beings. Even if they don't act like it, I prefer to treat them as such. A lot of times, I said in one of my other videos, one of my subscribers had brought to my attention that I was prejudging a person. And I'm like, no, I haven't. What? Not me. It was, what? I always see people as decent people. And he said, that's prejudgment because you don't know them. And that was such a shock to me. Van is here. Hey, Van. I'm doing well, Van. How are you? They say Florida has a bad market. Well, Uber and Tampa shares that with us. And then Dustin, he's moving to Jersey. But I wanted to say he brought great attention to that for me, to the point now I'm just like, I like everybody. I know you did. I'm going to check it out. I like everybody. I love everybody. I still see people as decent people. Even if, as time go on, they change that, I see something different or they show me something different. I'm still going to see them as decent people, but decent people I need to watch. That's the way I'm going to look at it. Because I'm not going to allow people in society, their ways, stop me from being who I am. Because I can't be no one else but me. And sometimes me being me around different people, they see me as, how can I say, someone that they can walk over, disrespect, and so on and so forth, because my demeanor is very balanced and calm, and I'm hyped. Well, my vibe's energized because I don't think I have a whole lot of energy, but okay, but anyway, I'm still taking my B12s and my chlorella that helps me. Oh, I guess you wasn't crossing the street then. Okay, and things of that nature. But anyway, with a lot of things that happens, I just see the importance of me really being who I am, because it's obvious that I'm on the right track. Whenever you start getting hate emails or hate messages and all this crazy stuff, you're on the right track. Take that, turn that into some energy, and you keep on pushing, and leave the other things in God's hands, and you just keep on going. Oh, excuse me. I must not have gotten enough sleep. I declare, I'm going to get to your messages in a moment. But Manny was talking about the Lyft issue, Trip. I mean, he didn't say anything about Trip, but I did watch my big brother Peterson, and he was talking about Trip. And a lot of people, they were just like on him so bad. Like, I don't know much about Trip. NYC Driverlog sent me 2 videos. I did check them out. I didn't comment on them, but I did check them out. I see this high energy about Trip as a way people just gonna jump on the bandwagon just for the hype. And to be honest, it is free advertisement for Trip because people are talking about it. And once you start getting people talking about it, it becomes relevant. So that part is working pretty well. I enjoyed the video that Big Brother Peterson uploaded about, if you want to know about Trip. Oh, I'm so sorry, lady. I didn't know that's what you were doing. She was trying to catch the bus. He's not going to leave her. Okay. Nobody stopped for her. Wow. Oh my gosh, please, bus, don't leave her. Don't leave her. Oh, she got it. But anyway, like he said, if you want to know, go to their website. Look at their terms of service. The general terms of service, the terms of service for the rider, and the terms of service for the driver. And stop trying to come down on him and things of that nature. Is it a scam? I really don't know. I really don't know. A lot of people thought Uber and Lyft were a scam. I don't know. A lot of people said Uber takes tips. Grubhub takes tips and all this and that. A lot of people said a lot of things. Is it true? After all, this is YouTube. And the more hype, the more views, the more relevancy you become. And I can't get on the bandwagon to say Trip is a scam, because I really don't know. I remember a YouTuber, her name was Nikki Brown. She sent me the webinar, and I watched it and so on and so forth, and she's really gung-ho about it. I don't know how she feels about it now, but from the last time I spoke with her, she was really still, you know, she saw something in it for her. And I just feel, if it's not a scam, you can be very successful with that type of rideshare gig. First, have your startup money. And you, nature, you can do really well as an influencer. If you're a driver and you love to drive and you have some street smart, you'll do extremely well, because you'll know how to negotiate. You'll know how to shine higher than another driver, because it's going to be a competition. I think it's going to become a competition between the drivers, because you have to get your own riders, from my understanding, because technically it's more of your kind of business than it is with Uber. Uber will connect you to those customers, but with Trip, from my understanding, you have to connect to the customers. Okay, so therefore, if you're not a go-getter, it's not going to work well for you. It's not going to work well for you. So, and maybe those are the ones who are complaining and having a fit about Trip. I don't know, but let me see if I can get anything here. That's how that goes. You felt bad for him? Oh, Big Brother Peterson, man, he can handle his own. He's homeless. He's been homeless for a while. That man got some know-how like no other. I call him my Big Brother Peterson. He is so intelligent in my book. He is so smart. Oh my gosh. He is the one for the job. I kid you not. Hold on, I don't want that off. I want this off. Let's see here. Yeah, he did. Oh. Ooh. I think I can get here without pushing it. Hey, Teresa. How are you? How are you? How's it going? I noticed you called me the other day, but the phone, it just rung one time and the phone went out. So I thought maybe you needed to charge your battery or something. Something like that. But yeah, I don't have any problems with Big Brother Peterson. You know, We've talked for a long time. Um, it was a while back when he, yeah, you called me. Hey, Uberman Tampa, how are you? How's it going? He did handle it like a gentleman. He did. Let's see. So the B12 means you hit B square. I don't get it. Just wanted to stop by and say hello. Hello. Happy good Sunday, everyone. Awesome. Work once again. Awesome. The fact that Uber drivers in New York City, or really taxi drivers, they have more power than any Uber market. Awesome. Orlando markets. We see what had happened was hold on. Well, see what had happened was I was called by work yesterday, and they cut my hours. I just started though. It's all very new to me. Okay, but yesterday had a factory in one's paycheck this coming week. Well, yeah, Florida always had a horrible market. Okay, another guy tried to kiss me. What is this, Chris? Another guy tried to kiss me the other night. Last Saturday, I called Uber and one starred him. Probably was the real person on the account. What? How about that? Probably wasn't. 42. Oh, that grill. Oh, that smells so good. 42 cents a mile is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But see, James, everybody's situation is different from another. Therefore, everybody can't stop doing Uber and Lyft just like that. You know how the saying goes. Oh, well, you were calling me, and I just got one ring, and the phone just went kaboom. And so I thought maybe your battery was low, or it was an accident that you called again back. I know you said you were going to call me back, but it just rang, my phone rang once, and then that was it. So most likely it was a mistake. James, you have to realize people can't just stop everything at the absolute same time, because we all have different situations that are happening in our lives. And the reason why we're doing this type of gig is because of money. So it's like some money is better than no money, even though they do 33 cents a mile and so on and so forth. For a lot of people, some money is better than no money at all, because at least they can say, okay, granted, it is 33 cents, but if I do X, Y, and Z amount of hours, at least I'll get $400 or $500 or something like that. And then I can work this side here, and I can get whatever, and piece it together. I didn't think I could give up Uber, but I did. Yeah. I believe you have to, if you're going to give it up, you need to have a backup that is stable. For one, you can always come back to Uber and Lyft if you have to, if you're left in good standing, and if you meet the requirements, of course. But to leave it and not have a stable background, and you are the responsible one of everything, you have to take all that into consideration. You can't just drop it like everybody else can. Some people did this full time, all the time, 12 hours. And when Uber didn't have the cutoff point at 12 hours, they were like out there all the time. Uberman Temp said, oh yeah, I didn't close my account just in case I had to go back. Yeah, absolutely. So it's one of those things. I don't like it. I would be lying if I say I like what's going on, because I don't like it. However, if we all can let it all go and then they become better, that would be great. But for some reason, I don't think they'll become better. If anything, I think they're going to be another influx, because think about it. How long, all the ones who've been with Uber since 2015, 2016, so on and so forth. Do you know how many more new drivers came in 2018, 2019, and what will come in 2020? And people are going to use Uber for at least a year or two before they begin maybe seeing the change. And then from where some people coming from, Uber is like a godsend to them. Well, you're forgetting I did this full time too. Yeah, but before you let it go, you had a backup, and your backup is stable. But you grind and fussed and grind and fussed and did what you had to do with this Uber and Lyft thing because this is what you had to do. But when things came along different and better for you, it worked out. And that's the way that is for everyone. Seems to me sometimes Uber wants you to quit. You know what? I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. And Terry said, you have to scale your money. I'm in the process of applying for a job at Walmart overnight in a couple weeks. Awesome, awesome, Teresa. The driver population has gone up by about 10 times, if not more, in 3 years. Oh yeah, it's going to come up even more. It's going to come up even more. Do Uber until need another car, right? So, go. Right, you got to have the funds to replace the car. You got to put things in perspective. Everybody is not going to like it. There are some drivers who are upset with other drivers because they're not getting on the bandwagon. And of course, there's power in numbers. But guess what, buddy? Who's going to pay my bills while we protest, while we do this and that? I understand you got to do it. It's sad that you got to do things like that, but you got to hit people's pockets in order for them to listen to you. You know? Uber 10%. No, I will tell you what it was. It was making the transition of not relying on instant pay. Okay, that's really hard when you're used to getting a pay every day. Yeah. And you live every day. Yeah, that has a lot of drivers addicted. Is that instant pay? I don't do instant pay all the time. If I'm out here doing something. If I'm out here driving, I'm expecting instant pay because I'm driving for a certain amount of money for a certain reason. But I'm not addicted to the instant pay. It's nice. But there are other things that are relevant than instant pay because you have to look at it. Okay, hold on, Teresa. You have to look at it in the standpoint of you know your responsibility. You know what you have to pay for and so on and so forth. Therefore, if instant pay is working, you do it. But I believe Uber knew that the instant pay was a keeper. It's like how can I say this? It's like it's like an invisible string. It keeps drivers connected to Uber. And then Lyft saw how it was, so then Lyft jumped on the board, on the bandwagon. Teresa said, you do Domino's or regular paycheck and get cash daily. Oh, Domino's do the same thing? They do instant pay? I think a lot of companies jumping on board. You know why? Because it works. It's a benefit to it. It's like a drug gets you addicted. Yes, and I don't want to say that, but yeah. And you got to shake it. Frank said it allows drivers to buy gas for the next ride. Hold on. Excuse me. Teresa said, no, you do not need daily pay to get paid. You're talking about with Domino's? Domino's doesn't do daily pay? But yes, Chris, I said what, Chris, okay. Frank, remember the video I did? And I had a half a tank, and I did like 7 rides, and I think I was up to $55 or something like that. So when it comes to you just getting enough money for gas and all that comes along with it, the wear and tear of it all, the chances that you're taking, if that's all you need is some gas money and you're okay with it, then hey, I can't say anything about it. If you need Uber for your smokes, okay, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But if you're trying to do Uber and Lyft for more than that, you have to work for your bills and gas. You have to add that gas in there. Okay, Woman in Tampa said, going to Amazon full-time taught me how to manage my money better, and it took me about 3 weeks, so really learned, and now I do Uber about once a month, okay, just to keep the account open, okay, and it's only food. Awesome. Okay, Jerry said there's no daily pay, you get out every day. Oh, okay. Okay, Domino's or regular paycheck. Okay. Yeah, you mean for the instant pay? Now, wait a minute. If James is still here, I think he does TaskRabbit. I don't know if it's that a daily pay or not. I don't know. Oh, can y'all hear the music? Is he gonna go up a one-way street? I don't know if y'all see that part right there. This is a one-way street right here. You see where he's pointed? Oh, he's making a wide. Okay. Okay. I guess he got skills. But yeah, guys, it's one of those things. I'm not knocking nobody who has to do what they got to do to make that money. All right, Teresa said there is no instant pay. You are employees. The point I'm making is why paying daily pay to get your money? Well, for some people, they need that because they want to pay a particular, I'm not saying every day, but they want to pay a particular bill for that time. And then with Uber and Lyft a couple years back, there were so many people working to pay a bill, and then they had that big glitch. So a lot of people trying to collect their money every day when it comes to Uber and Lyft. And of course they don't mind because they gain unless they gain like 50 cents. You know, so imagine thousands of drivers being charged 50 cents in order to get that money right then and there. They making money off of it. So a lot of people, some people need that instant pay. Some people do. When I was doing Uber, all I was doing was going out to pay back the bank, right? Okay, for the overdraft from the previous day. It took forever to get any kind of money to pay the bills. There you go. There you go. And man, it's one of those situations. And a lot of us as drivers, we share the same. If you're not a lover of driving, a lover of the things that happens as a driver, there'll be an issue. You will have an issue with Uber and Lyft, any kind of rideshare gig. But if you're okay with everything that it offers, everything, some people are not built. Now, Torsten, to me, now I've observed him. I never really encountered him or really interact with him. But he seems like the type, he's a businessman. He seems to be a businessman. He seems like he's been around. He knows the game. He knows business. So with him, it seems how can I say this? Now he know how to work the system, but there are some people who can look at the chaos and find a way to make it work for them. Then there are people who don't have time, don't even want to deal with the chaos. It's like, whatever. I don't have time for this. Later. So I can see him opening his own rideshare company. Out of all the drivers, out of all the drivers that are on YouTube, I believe he's the only one that has an office on wheels. This guy saw something in Uber and Lyft that he can utilize to feed into maybe his dream. I don't know. Maybe he had a dream to have a car service. I don't know. Maybe did he have one before? I don't know. But he knows some big people. He knows movie stars. I remember watching his videos in the beginning how he said he was stopped by a coffee shop, get this particular client her coffee and so on and so forth. He's a man who's willing to cater. He's a businessman. He's a customer service type guy. So pay $120 a year. Let's see here. Pay $120 a year versus a simple week. You get paid a different day during the week. Everybody is different. Some people, they not even thinking, oh my gosh, I paid $120 for my instant pay in order for it to go to my bank. Some people use an Uber bank and it's free, you know. Okay, Teresa. Hey, Tony, how are you? All these app pays different days. That's what budgeting does. Okay. Now, with you, Teresa, you got your system. It works for you. You got the way you work yours. It is working for you, and I think that's what everybody has to have, a system that works for them. Get Upside had an ad on my video. That's awesome. I like Get Upside. I like it. That's so funny, Frank, right? I know. Karma, all those years when I was driving my Equinox, guys, Tony will always say, fix your rear wiper. Fix your rear wiper. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. No hello, no nothing. Oh my gosh, your rear wiper is, oh my gosh. I mean, for years, okay? Well, has it been a whole year? However long it was like that, I'll put it that way. He will always come into my live and say that. And guess what, guys? Tony, you want me to tell them or you want to tell them? Tony is a good person to talk to. Oh, Tony said, Chris said, love talking to you the other night. Made my night. Oh, and that's sweet. I love talking to you too, Chris. Oh boy. You want me to tell them? Okay. Now, his rear wiper has a broken wing. He tried to fix it. I don't know if it's officially fixed yet. But yeah. And then why are you smiling? I don't know. But yeah. I mean, he was just, oh my gosh, about my rear wiper like it was nothing, right? And I didn't let it bother me. I fixed it when I was good and ready to fix it. And everything worked out. I tell you, and that's the first thing he noticed when I would do a live or a video. Oh, I see you fixed your wiper, your rear wiper. Yeah, Is his fixed yet? No. No. Why you smiling? I'm just saying, no. But anyway, it is what it is. It's one of those things. Now I see why Now I see why Tony been kind of quiet. He been quite busy these days. Hint, hint, Frank. You know what I mean, right? Sipping. Okay. Hello, I'm from Russia. Nice video, girls. Thank you. Well, thank you. Stupid car wash fault. Oh, okay, okay. If that suffice, I'm all with it. It's all good. It's a good thing. It's all good. I declare. Oh my gosh, I didn't. I lotion. No, I didn't. I didn't lotion my feet. Right? Bam. You know what I mean? It's not just what, you know. I mean, you know what I mean. It's enough to keep him quiet. Our child is being occupied. Leave Frank alone. You know what he means. You know. Okay. Yeah. I declare. No, Tony is a cool dude. I've watched him grow up over the years, and he's a cool dude. He's very intelligent for the average now 18-year-old, and he has a lot of knowledge. And oh my gosh, he's good people. I'm glad I have him in my corner. I appreciate him as a person. Not what he does, but him as a person. I know that's right. You know. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. And I got to get in here and set up. Because woo! What is... Did you see the fly? He came in and flew out. Yo, you're welcome, Tony. You know, you're cool. You're cool. You haven't done anything that, you cool people. You know what I mean? You cool. You cool. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, so I got to get on up in here. You're back. Awesome. Welcome back. But I understood what Teresa was saying, and I understand what you were saying, Uberman Tampa. What I've learned with these type gigs is you have to come up with a strategy that works for you. And it might not work for no one else. Your strategy... Oh, they got the ROTC people here. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, they recruiters or something. They got the army fatigue on. Oh, wow. But anyway, that's so nice. You haven't had... Right. Chris, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Usually, oh man, I would have to put him in timeout. I would take his wrench away. All of that. But he has really, 5 stars for him. Yeah, over in Tampa, he got his job at the dealership. He shared that with us. I'm so proud of him. He even had a car wash job. And he didn't want to do it. And that's a part of growing up. Sometimes as an adult, you're going to do some things. Hopefully it's legal. You're going to do some things that you might not have to do. But you need to bring a couple dollars in. You do what you do. And he did that. Even though it wasn't the whole day. But anyway, it was good. He did it. Give him his props. At least he did it. Okay? Yeah, I'm proud of him. But yeah, that's what it's no one way with this rideshare gig. There's no one way. Everybody has to do what works for them. I got a new car. I got rid of the Impala. What? Got behind it. Hold on. Got behind it. Now I have gotten a Honda. $5 a day. Awesome. Well, your moves are better. You might, you know what I mean? It might have been a setback, but then now you are a step forward. So whenever situation happens, at least you step forward. You know, it's all good. Oh, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with that. They must be coming to play the game too. It's nothing wrong with that. Do what you have to do. Don't feel bad about it or anything. People not paying your bills. Whatever. You know? I love it and save myself financial disaster. Awesome. That is cool. But Scott, see, Tony, you have to understand. This is material things. You never supposed to allow material things to stress you out, to make you sick. There's a time, and it's a part of the system. There's a time you got to let it go. And there are things set in place to let it go. So therefore, let it go. There'll be another one. There's always a car dealership that wants to buy your, buy your car, or even buy you another car. It's a part of the game. Cargo room is huge. Awesome. Hondas are good cars, from what I hear. I'm getting used to it, but yeah, it's all good. Whatever. If you, it's like this. You driving a luxury vehicle in Uber, on Uber and Lyft, and if you don't have the right clientele, that's going to be a disaster for sure. But if you got the luxury vehicle, you have the customers, you're in a good market, they're like, meaning the price is good, ride with it, and you have money backed up for maintenance. That's what I wanted to say. About Torsten. He seems like he got all his ducks in a row. It seemed like he got the right connections. He looking at things in a bigger picture. You know what I mean? Because for most drivers, including myself, if the car shuts down, need an engine or a transmission, or what's another big item? Batteries, alternator, that's not really that bad. Those big ticket items, if you don't have money to get it fixed, you can't do Uber. Then what do you have? So you have to have, you need certain things in place so it'll go like a circle. The wheel will keep rolling. In the midst of the chaos, the wheels keep turning. That's what I see is the success in any type of rideshare gig. You need to have something in place to keep the wheels turning in the midst of the chaos. Right, you got to be able to. Okay, you say, I know. I didn't know. My alternator costs $450. $450? Wait a minute, hold on. An alternator? $450 to get it? Oh, that's to get it fixed. That's not the cost of it, right? This car get 50 miles a 50 miles a gallon? And the city average is about 38. What? That's awesome. That's awesome. You made out pretty good. Chris, 400 and hold on, look, I gotta go see this again. $450 to get it fixed. So how much did you call? $216 just for the alternator. Oh my gosh, what happened to 50, 100? 400 is about right for installation. Oh, okay. Yeah, her alternator was all the way up underneath the whole. Oh, wow. So to go find it and stuff. Wow. I think she has a Charger. Oh, Avenger. I know it's like some kind of big car kind of thing. Hey, sis. I did.
Oh, you moved that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You want to move that one?
Yeah, you can.
Just a little bit? Yeah. But you want to make a store run? All right. Okay. Be sure to put all right, be sure to put the cone behind me, okay? Tony is too much. What level trim? What trim level? I declare. You ain't been able to get a new alternator for under $100 to me. Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, what we got? What we got? I want chips, a cake. Yeah.
And what else?
Cashew. I mean those cashews. Not cashews.
Peanut cheese?
Yeah. There you go. I know it was something like that. For under $100 in many years. Oops, a rebuilt one maybe, but that's not reliable. That's true. That's true. Yes, I know, Chris. Same thing with the Dodge Journey. Okay. 2-liter for something else. Okay. Okay, yeah. Man, I tell you. It has a lot of power. And that's why I thought it was a charger. That's why. No, I ain't gonna say that. That's not nice. You text me a photo. I am enjoying this air. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Whoa. Don't do it. Look. Can you see that? He got 34 boxes back there. Look like you can get 34 more. Goodness gracious. I declare. People gotta be people. Wow. Oh my gosh. I like it. That's awesome. Yeah, it does make time fly. Okay. Yeah, guys, I put it this way. At the end of the day, sorry I had to see all my fat, but
you know what them cones right there for?
For parking spot for the church.
Oh, for the church.
Yeah. Oh. You playing the game?
Nah, they having a back to school thing for the children.
Where at? Down?
No, over here in Bochac.
Oh, okay, with Rocky. Rocky usually, have cones out for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right now. Yeah, so you should be able to find a parking spot. But anyway, you should be able to find one. But anyway, when it comes to, stop making that noise, guys. What trim level? 2019, Tony, that was the only way I could do it without any money down. Oh wow. See? Car dealerships, they know what they're doing. You're gonna find somebody that's gonna give you a car. I don't know, Tony. I think it's just the base model. The cheapest one that I had. Okay. But what I'm saying here is had 34 boxes in the picture I just sent you, and you can see there's exactly. It was a whole lot of room. There's a whole lot of room. At the end of the day, the bottom line is, are you satisfied with your decision? Is your decision beneficial for you? You cannot do and live for others. You have to live for yourself. Hey, Beacon, how are you? You have to live for yourself. You know, and people are going to talk. People are going to say things. They're going to, well, talking and saying stuff. They're going to try to do things to you because they're showing who they are, how evil and nasty they are. But all of those things can be resolved as well. You know, I wonder what time they're going to start that. I went 13. You went from 13.99 to 6.9. That's nice. Yeah. Man, look, you don't have nothing to prove to nobody in my book. You had to make a move. You made it. It works. Keep it moving. We got to keep the wheel moving. That's the bottom line. How you keep it moving, that's all up to you. Oh, the army guys are there. Oh my gosh, they're kids too. Well, teenagers. They got, you remember the safety guard? Oh, that's so cute. Interesting rates are lower. They are lower on new cars. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm very satisfied with my decision. I'm not spending hardly any gas, anything in gas, and I don't have to hide from the repo. I know that's right. Nowadays, the repo man, do you know how computerized these cars are? Man, they can find you anywhere. Huh. And guess what? You can be parked all like tight in with other cars. They have tow trucks that can slide in, lift you up, and slide out. I had a rider when I was doing Uber in the convention center. They had something going on, and I met one of the creators of the gadgets that the tow truck companies use when it comes to repo. And he was saying how you got to constantly come up with a new concept, because every time they invent something, then there's someone or a group of people out there that finds a way to to finagle it. I was like, oh my gosh. All right, sis, I'm coming in.
This dog gonna take $2.
The who?
Got you, 2 honey buns.
Oh, okay. What you get? You got something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll be in there. I'm coming.
You gotta come down because I can't get
I know I'm coming now. Okay? Do you see this? My sister gonna tell me, oh, you gotta come now. What? I declare. Anyways, all right. Thank you. I will. You can't park there. Wait a minute. Let me see what he gonna do first. Hold on. He can. Huh? So what? You can't park there. It's for the church. Okay. Thanks, Rebecca. Yeah. But anyway, let me close this here because I hear the music more and more and I'm being in trouble. But okay, I'm showing all my fat guys. Good night. I know. I didn't realize what I was writing last night, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, I got my sister over here with her hands on her hip like this. Look. She's like, come on. I declare. Anyway, love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself, and Uberman Tampa, prime example. He changed his situation to improve his situation. So, bam, 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 bam. I Elmo, every last one of you guys, you know what I mean. Take care. Tony, keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. And I appreciate every last one of you who come by and, you know, say hello and all the goodness. It just warms my heart. So continue to take care, and I'll talk to you later. I will. I really will. All right, Sippin. Love you. Kisses.